The most dangerous thing you can do to an ego-driven predator is to give them exactly what they think they want. Let them win the argument. Let them have the last word. Watch them drown in their own victory. We are biologically wired to want to win. In a conflict, our ego screams at us to prove our point, to expose the lie, and to emerge as the victor. But in the world of dark psychology and manipulation, winning the argument is often the biggest trap you can fall into. When you fight a toxic person to win, you are still bound to them. You are still breathing their air. The ultimate strategy, the one that causes a narcissist to spiral into a state of pure panic, is when you strategically and coldly let them win. Why does this cause panic? Because a manipulator's sense of self-worth is entirely dependent on your resistance. They need the struggle to feel powerful. They need to see you fighting, crying, and explaining, because it proves that they have a massive impact on your life. If they say something ridiculous and you fight back, they feel relevant. They say something ridiculous and you just nod and say, "You're right." You win. You have just handed them a hollow trophy. You've essentially told them, the outcome of this argument is so unimportant to me that I'll just give you the victory so I can go back to my own life. This is the Pyrrhic victory strategy. You let them win the battle so you can win the entire war. Think about a time a toxic person tried to gaslight you. They insisted on a version of reality that you know is false. Usually, you would spend hours trying to provide proof, showing them texts, trying to make them understand, and they would just laugh and keep lying. Instead, try this. Say, "Okay, you're right. That's exactly how it happened. Are we done now?" By refusing to fight for the truth, you have shown them that their lies no longer have the power to disturb your inner reality. You've made their win feel like an act of charity from your side. When you let a toxic person win, they lose their most important tool, your emotional energy. Without the friction of your resistance, they are left alone with their own toxicity. It's like a fire that has run out of oxygen. Watch what happens next. They will often become confused, then agitated. They might even try to start a new fight just to get you to stop being so agreeable. They will say things like, "Why are you being like this? You don't actually think I'm right, do you?" They are begging for the fight back. They are begging for you to care again. Do not give it to them. There is a deep, cold power in being the villain in someone else's story. A toxic person will often win by painting you as the bad guy to everyone they know. They will tell lies, spread rumors, and play the victim. Let them have that win. While they are busy managing their fake reputation and their web of lies, you are quietly moving on. You are building a life that they are no longer a part of. By the time they realize that their victory has left them in a room completely empty of your presence, it will be too late. Their win was actually their isolation. Strategic surrender is the ultimate move of the sovereign mind. It requires you to have an ego that is so well tamed that you don't need the validation of a fool. You don't need them to admit they were wrong. You don't need them to see your value. You already know your value. When you give a manipulator the win they were fighting for, you are essentially saying, "Here, take this cheap prize. I have much more important things to do than play this game with you." It is the ultimate display of detachment. This strategy causes toxic people to panic because it creates a total loss of narcissistic supply. They realize that they can no longer pull your strings. They realize that you have stepped off the board entirely. A predator without prey is just a starving animal. By letting them win, you have removed yourself as the prey. You have walked out of the cage, and the door is locked from the outside. They are left inside, clutching their victory in a world of absolute, freezing silence. You are free.